This is so weird. I normally stay in the film there, and now I'm here. What the flip? Welcome, Seekers, to the long and awaited room tour. I promised that once we hit 100k, I would show you guys around. We're now at almost $500,000. Okay. I've been putting this off because there's just so much to talk about, but we're doing it. Today's the day. You are getting a super detailed room tour. I'm showing you all the dust particles, every single dirty sock. I'm spilling all the tea. You are getting the full experience. Okay, let me spin you around and we will start over by the mirror. Wow. Okay, so here we have the left side of my room. Actually, let me start on the floor. Okay, here we have my beanbag and my whiteboard, which I attached to the frame of my bed. I used to call this my little office area because this is where I used to do my uni work for 3 years. This whiteboard used to be filled with uni deadlines, and now I use it to organize my week. Wow, so interesting. So I have a pretty consistent workout and daily schedule that I like to stick to. Sometimes I change things around, but I really recommend for everybody to have one of these. We humans need a routine. It just keeps you organized and it gives you like a sense of purpose, and it prevents you from bedrotting all day, which is good. I also write down any appointments or events I have going on so that I don't forget. I keep track of how many weeks I have left of my Invisalign. I'm not sure my necklace is messing with the microphone, so I'm gonna take it off just in case. Sorry. Get off. What else? I write down how many hours I've been doing things. I don't know, I really like being in control and keeping things organized, so this whiteboard helps a lot. Hate this beanbag though. I've sat on this so many times that I just sink to the floor. So it's just not puffy anymore, so this will need replacing. Behind me we have a bin, wow, and a mirror, which I like so much because I get to look at this hot babe every single day. Yeah. This is actually where I used to film my old Roblox videos before I got a PC. Oh my goodness, throwback. Before this mirror, we used to have memes on the wall, but we'll get to that in a second. Excuse me, we're moving. By this closet, we have a green screen that I used to film all my skits, and just like a bunch of shoes, which I will explain in a second. Okay, let's get up. All right, so besides the mirror, we have the famous comment wall that I love so much. Not only do I read all your guys' comments, but I also put them up on my wall. Yeah, how about them apples? This is like very similar to people having like positive affirmations from Pinterest or like on their mirror. Like, you got this, you're beautiful, but this is way cooler and it means so much more because it's coming from you guys. This is very meaningful to me. So if you ever left me a nice comment, you are probably on here. I also have some achievements that mean a lot to me that I never want to forget, so I stuck them on my wall. This is when my first TikTok ever blew up. This is the first time I was ever recognized on Roblox by a viewer, which was the most surreal, like euphoric feeling ever. Now I am fortunate enough to get recognized in every game, and I often catch myself being like, can I play in peace? But then I look back at this wall and I remember the first time I was recognized, and I don't ever want to take this moment for granted because this truly is so special. So whenever I do meet you guys online, I try my best to add all of you back and to like have a full conversation. Guys, if you recognize me, come up to me and fill up my friends list. I am not joking. I also put up your guys' fan art, which I love so dearly. It just means so much that someone would take time out of their day to draw me. Hello, are you sure? Thank you so much. I also sometimes see people dressed up as me in Dress to Impress. Like, everyone, you want to dress up as me? What the flip? And then here we have Peppa Pig and Susie Sheep stuck on my wall because I have free will. Peppa Pig was my first ever viral YouTube video, and in my Roblox kids I have a character called Susie, which plays a friend. And nice to pay tribute to little Vicky, who was starting out on YouTube. Oh, and this is my RDC badge. This was given to me by Polar Cup. Oh my goodness, I love that girlie so dearly. She is such a huge inspiration to me art-wise. Literally one of the most talented people on earth. I am treasuring this forever. Next to the comment wall, we have drawings of Among Us and Puffles because they just bring me so much joy. So I stuck them on the closet door. Yeah! Inside this closet is a boiler, but I'm actually in the middle of turning it into a bag and shoe closet, but it's not done yet, so I'm not gonna show you. That's why some of my shoes are on top of my green screen right now. Maybe I'll show you one day, like once it's done on like a live stream or something, I don't know. This is from one of my favorite Courage to Carry dog episodes, The Hunchback of Nowhere. It means so much to me and it holds such an important message, so I painted it. They don't make cartoons like this anymore. Basically, it's about this guy, a hunchback, who is looking for a place to spend the night. There's like this huge storm going on, it's raining so much, and he gets rejected by everybody because he's like scary looking. The premise of this is, how does one find happiness when everybody rejects you? And that is through expressing yourself. He expresses himself by playing music, by doing shadow puppets, by performing acrobatics. And he's so incredibly optimistic. Despite being treated freaking badly by everybody, he never mirrors their behavior. Period. Basically, I'm just yapping, but the point here is, it is possible to find happiness in life even when things aren't going the way you want them to go. Okay, and then this is a painting from an online game that I used to play all the time. It's called Annika's Odyssey, and it's about a girl who gets her toy buddy stolen by a freaking eagle, and you spend the whole game trying to get your toy back, and then you meet like all these creatures, and it's so fun. And then this is a painting, oh, hello, you can't even see it. And this one, this is a painting from my favorite game ever, Franbo. Okay, and then let me show you the top. Let's go over here. Oh my goodness, what is this? At the top here, we have a message called, I paid a hooker in Robux. No, I will not elaborate. And then underneath we have figurines from Roblox blind bags. And then on the ceiling, get a load of this. What the flip is this? What? Oh, you can't even, hello? You can't even see me, hello. You gotta see me at least a little bit. You can see this, right? On the ceiling, I have a bunch of floating Among Us. This is still quite high. I'm lowering this. These are actually the only ones I have, and they are all the rare ones. What is this luck? Except for this one, but that one's not even mine, it's my sister's. I did actually get the rare pink Among Us, but I swapped it with my sister for the flower one because I couldn't like wrap this string around the crown. So yeah. One of my friends said that my light looks like a spaceship, and I was like, wait, that's kind of genius. So I attached Among Us underneath it, like when they're being kicked out of the spaceship, and I put up glow-in-the-dark stars to like represent a galaxy. I really like this. I think it's so fun. Okay, and then over here, some memes. These just make the room so silly. I used to have memes on my wall when I used to film videos over here, like on my laptop, but once I got my PC, I still wanted to like have the same thing going on, the same energy, the same vibes. So I stuck memes here so that they can be in the back of my videos. This one is my favorite. You can't see it because of the ring light, but it's a chicken. Very silly. Initially, this part of my wall was supposed to be an anime wall because I really wanted to get into anime and I just couldn't. I tried Attack on Titan, I tried Sword Art Online, I tried Tokyo Ghoul, Kakaguri, Demon Slayer, like go. I could not get into any of those. I did not have fun watching anything. In fact, I couldn't wait for it to be over. The only like anime I ever liked was Corpse Party, so oh, you can't even see it. So I stuck a Shinotaki Ever After charm because I thought it was cool. But like, that's not even a proper anime, it's a game. And then we have Squid Game. Anyway, for the longest time, this wall used to be empty, but now I'm filling with pictures. Here we have me and Minnie Toon, the developer of Piggy, literally one of the best people I have ever come across. He's just so fun. There's me, Ali, and Ibella, the girlies. This is one of my favorite candid pictures that has ever been taken. Oh my goodness, I am so grateful that this moment was captured because it is just so genuine. Basically, this was me at the Innovation Awards, and for the longest time, I couldn't find anybody. For 10 minutes, I was walking around like a lost dog. And basically, this is the exact moment I saw Dexter. Look how happy I was to like see someone I knew. I spent the morning with them going to like coding and like developing talks. Do I know anything about developing games? No. But I was happy to be there. They were like, yep, coding. And I was there like in the back like, yes! Whoa! Here is me and David, me and the gang, Flamingo. This was my first ever RDC, and it's so funny because Roblox invites all these developers, content creators. Somehow, through the miracle of God, I was added to the mix and I got invited. But little did Roblox know, they weren't just inviting a normal content creator. They were inviting a super fan. Let me paint the picture for you. I'm hanging out, having the best time. Life couldn't get any better. Then, in the corner of my eye, I see this bright light, this aura. You guys, it's Albert. The woman was too stunned to speak. I'm not going to talk about my interaction with Flamingo. I am gatekeeping that to myself because it's very special. But just know, he's the coolest person you will ever meet. Me and gang. Oh, you can't even see all of them. Creekcraft? Yeah, it's whatever. The crew, they dress so good. It was just so fun hanging out with everyone. I cannot believe this is my life. We are back at the start of the video. On this wall, I have a drawing of a snake going around Total Roblox drama characters because they're all snakes that vote me out. And here I have like a picture of a portal on my door because it's like, you're teleporting out of my room. Whenever anyone comes over, they're like, oh my gosh, Minecraft! No. This was actually inspired by the orange puffle portal from Club Penguin, so don't get it twisted. And then here, we have nothing. I'm currently working on a portrait of Gustavo Fring, so once it's done, I'll put it up. Let me bring him out. Okay, so there he is. He's my favorite Breaking Bad character, and Breaking Bad is my favorite show. Better Call Saul was actually also super good. So yeah, once it's done, this will be up. Trust the process, okay? Here we have my wardrobe. I'm actually not going to show you the inside because it is overfilled with clothes. If I was to like properly open this right now, a pile of clothes would fall out and eat me. and you. So like for your safety, this is being kept closed. And then up here, let me show you. Up here, we have some tickets and like concert stuff. So this is my first ever train ticket I got to school, and then this is my very last one. I just thought like this was cool to have. When I moved houses, instead of transferring to a new school, I would get the train back to the school that I used to live by because I only had one friend and like she only had me. And like I didn't want to leave her, so I would wake up very early every single morning to commute back to where I used to live just so I can see my little friend. Anyway, we're not friends anymore, so there's that. Then we have a ticket from when I saw Beyonce for the first time in 2018. We have confetti from the Billie Eilish Happier Than Ever tour. Basically, every single time I go to a concert, I like to bring a souvenir that isn't merch. But I realized I didn't bring back anything from the Renaissance tour in 2023. So I stuck the contact lenses that saw Beyonce on that tour because I'm insane. Okay, let's move on to the bed. This is where I sleep. You would usually have a bed frame like against a wall, but I decided to have it here so that I can see the TV. And like it works out great because I can also have my little whiteboard and I can sleep on both sides of the bed. So that's so fun. Here on the radiator, I have a magnet from San Francisco. Basically, I decided that I'm gonna start collecting magnets for my radiator. So far, I have one. Can't wait for more. Here on my windowsill, I have a sunrise clock. You basically set an alarm in the morning, and half an hour before the alarm is supposed to go off, this clock will start to like light up to imitate a sunrise. And it's really good if you like struggle to wake up in the morning because most of the time you're gonna wake up because of the lights. And it's supposed to like make you like feel better because like you're waking up naturally because of the light. I don't know. Works for me. Then I have some flowers from my boyfriend. Yup! Then I have my salt lamp, some crystals, my Littlest Pet Shops, my incense cone burner, a tree, and a flower. So cool. Oh, and here, this is my water bottle. It's a rabbit and it keeps me warm. Okay, let's go up. Okay, so on top of my blinds, I have my Dress to Impress dolls. We have Lana and then some baddies. Comment down below if you have Lena and make sure you open your window and put Lena on the windowsill because I'm coming for her. Okay, and since we're already up here, let me show you this side of my wall. I have some stickers from RDC. These are from Quantum, the developer of Please Donate. This is from Zach, the guy who made the poses. Pose 28 in Dress to Impress. The legend himself. Here I have my trophies that I won at uni. We had this like final end of year awards show and I got best editor, best special effects and best set design. This was literally like one of the best moments of my life. Like my whole family was there, my friends were there. You got to see like what everyone was working on in the final year of uni and it was just so special. So yeah, there's that. And then over here, I have my Monster High dolls. I feel like growing up, you were either a Barbie, Bratz or a Monster High girly, and I was a Monster High girly. And then on top of these dolls, I have a crochet octopus with friendship bracelets from the Taylor Swift Eras tour. And then behind here, I have my uni diploma where I graduated with first class honors. A+, baby, let's go. Academic weapon. Okay, let's sit down. So under the dolls, I have this light, which lights up this part of my room, and a song lyric from the Cowboy Carter album. For legacy, if it's the last thing I do, you remember me. Then here we have some plushies. Okay, back to the plushies. It changes all the time, but this is my favorite one at the moment. And you can take off the grapes and the lemonade, and you can make grape lemonade. Wow, very cool. We have Rainbow Friends plushies. And ironically, I think Rainbow Friends is one of the best games on Roblox. Here we have my setup with my PC that my boyfriend built for me. I would love to say that it was a team effort, but the most I did was like pass the screws. I love it so much. It is so huge and like so pretty to look at. I only have room to put it behind my desk, which sucks so bad because it remains hidden and I just want to show off to everyone. And here I have my 100K YouTube plaque, which I love and take care of so dearly. I polish it, I dust it, it gets taken care of real good. And here behind the desk, I keep my filming equipment, like my ring light, my tripod. And around the setup, I have soundproof panels, which catches any unwanted echoes so that my audio sounds better. And then here is my desk. Okay, we are gonna sit down for this one. So in this drawer, I have all my hair care products and like some dental stuff. A few people were curious about my hair care routine, so here it is. You are not just getting a room tour, Pookies, you are getting the full SeekMe experience. These are the products that I use for my hair. Basically, let me tell you, I double shampoo and I double condition. Sometimes I do a hair mask. So I start with purple shampoo to get rid of like any yellow tones in the hair. Then I use this Sacred shampoo. This brand is good. I also use the Tresemme shampoo, which is good as well. And then once every 4 to 6 weeks, I do the Rose leaves and rice treatment, which adds protein back to the hair. Let me show you. It comes with this and this. And yeah, so cool. Then twice a month, I do a hair mask. The Aussie ones are really good. This one's particularly drying, so use a very good moisturizing conditioner. Then after I get out of the shower, I use the Sacred Moisture Sealing Lotion. This sounds like an ad, guys. It's not. This is really good because it prevents frizz, and I get a lot of frizz because I straighten my hair a lot, and it damages it. Yay! So yeah, this is really good, and I also use the Schwarzkopf Heat Protectant Spray. This smells really good. It smells like yogurt drops. Very nice. Day 8 with this. In here, I also keep my mouthwash. Boring, like my tongue scraper. You will never catch me with a white tongue, okay? And then in the middle drawer, I have all my body care stuff. It's literally just the Body Shop. I love their shower products so much. They are so soapy and they make you smell so good throughout the day. I mainly only use the mango stuff, sometimes strawberry, but like their products aren't what they used to be. They literally got rid of all the good stuff and kept all the mid products. Like hemp, moringa, almond milk, olives. Who wants to smell like milk and olives? Like, I love the Body Shop, but I'm also beefing with them. The day they get rid of their mango range is the day I'm shopping somewhere else. They are on thin ice. Anyway, so I go in with the mango scrub. Then I use the mango shower gel. Again, not sponsored. This is just what I do. And when I get out of the shower, I use jojoba oil on my body and this mango yogurt. It's not an actual yogurt, it's lotion, but yeah, it leaves you so moisturized and like so yummy. And then, this is important, body mist in the same scent as your shower gel. Go. You can thank me later. The top drawer is where I keep my makeup, nothing crazy. A few people were wondering what lipstick I use. This is the one, this one. Kylie Cosmetics in the shade One Wish. I love her lip kits. Genuinely, like other makeup brands do not compare. She does it so right. Thank you, girl. Then the middle drawer is where I keep like my medicine, like my earphones, my sunglasses, just like a bunch of stuff that I can like reach easily, you know. Then here on the top left, I have my journal. Like my journal, my pencils, my pens. What else? I have incense cones, I have like sage. I have my tarot cards that I love so much. I love doing tarot cards like whenever I have people over. In the middle drawer, I have a bunch of cables and like adapters and batteries. And then in the bottom drawer, I keep my camera, but I'm using it, so there's nothing in here. Okay, and now let's sit by my desk. These are my 2 monitors, my microphone, and then this is where I keep my skincare stuff. I'm still constructing like the perfect skincare routine, so I might like add some stuff, I might get rid of some stuff, but this is what I'm working with so far. In the morning, I use salicylic acid. I don't use the cotton pad, I just like put it on my hand and I boop, boop, boop. Then I apply hyaluronic acid on my face. Then I use a chemical sunscreen and I apply moisturizer. This is the Starface one. Yeah, this is what I do in the morning. And then at night, I use the rice milk toner. You guys shake it. Very good. Then I apply benzoyl peroxide. This helps clear my skin. I like this. Sometimes I use like the vitamin C night serum. Depends how I feel. And then I finish it off with the moisturizer again, the Starface one. And yeah, that's my nighttime skincare routine. What else do we have? Oh yeah, I have some Starface. I have a bunch of Starface. I love the star patches so much. They're so cutesy and they help. What else? Oh, this is my perfume. Bianco Latte. This is the perfume I use. I believe everybody should have their own signature scent. This is my one. It smells so good. It's like vanilla, caramel. It's super sweet. This is the only perfume I have where people come up to me telling me that I smell good. This and the Ariana Grande Cloud one. But like so many people wear Cloud and I was like, no. I want my own scent. And this is it. The rest is just like makeup brushes, oils, hand creams, just whatevs. And that's pretty much it. Thank you, Seekers, for hanging out with me today. I don't often share personal stuff, so I hope you enjoyed this little glimpse into my life. I also want to thank everybody who subscribed to this channel. 100k people is huge and I'm so excited to continue growing with you guys. I love you a lot and I will see you in my next video. Bye.